Hi everyone. I just wanted to quickly make a video about something that has been on my mind lately, and that is the decrease in the amount of sun that we're taking in as a society and how it's detrimental to our health. And just plead with you to increase your sun intake um, along the way. So, first of all, sun is the main source of all life. I think we can all pretty much agree on that. And we are basically all getting our energy from the sun and the sun rays, whether that be through consuming food, which has been grown by the sun. So plants grow from the sun and then are consumed by animals, and animals consume other animals, and then we consume animals or plants or whatever. So we're getting our sunlight through photosynthesis that's making energy, and we're consuming food to get energy secondhand or third hand or whatever from the sun directly. And then we also are able to get energy directly from the sun, which a lot of people don't really know about. And there's a lot of information online about sun gazing and the benefits that sun gazing will have to your overall health, and how you can stare directly into the sun while being grounded on the earth and see benefits from increased energy as a result. But the only times that you're able to stare directly into the sun is when the hour after the sun comes up, in that time period, and the hour before the sun goes down. The sun's rays aren't very harmful or harmful at all to our eyes at those hours. So those are the only hours in the day where you're able to do sun gazing. And so it may be a little bit difficult to get energy through sun gazing because you kind of have to go out of your way to do something like that. But our society has been kind of attacking us by limiting the amount of sun that we take in. And you can see this just by the hours that we work in the day. It's from like 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., which are like the prime sun hours. And so we don't take enough sun in direct contact with our skin. Another way is through clothing. We don't expose a lot of our skin to the sun directly. And then another thing is we put on sunglasses a lot, or hats, or we put up a tent or stand under a tree to stay in the shade. And yeah, it keeps us like a little bit cooler or whatever, so you're maybe a little bit you're not as uncomfortable or something like that for the moment, but you are limiting yourself in the amount of energy that you can grab from the sun. And if you just think about it, we are all happier, we are all more creative, we are all able to generate more energy and be energized by it being a sunny day versus it being a cloudy day or a rainy day. The general population is all happier in the summer when we are able to intake more sun, whereas in the winter the general population is not as happy. And you even see that in like areas where they get a lot of rain, like Seattle. You see a lot of like suicides and stuff that happen there, and a lot of our society is impacted by the weather. and by whether or not the sun is out. And so we need to give ourselves more time in the sun. And as a result, you will increase your energy, you'll be happier, you'll be more creative, and you will generally have a better life by the amount of time that you spend in the sun. And right now it's summer, so you need to spend as much time out in the sun as possible. That being said, some people have not had much contact with the sun, and so yes, they may be exposing themselves a little bit too much right away, and they may get sunburned as a result. But if you slowly increase your time in the sun, you'll get to a point where you're like tan all over your body. And I haven't used sunscreen at all this entire summer, and I'm tan basically all over. And I won't need sunscreen the rest of the summer. So just increase the amount of time that you spend in the sun. You will intake the sun directly through your skin and other areas, and you will have increased energy and be generally a happier person. So this is just one of those things that should be common sense to all of us, but our society is attacking us by not letting us roam freely outside, and they're shortening the summers even for kids. They have to go back to school earlier and earlier. They limit the amount of time at recess in schools. We're generally overworked. We work way too long, and we don't spend enough time just for ourselves and outside and in nature and in the sun and enjoying life as it was meant to be lived. So there's just a little bit of information for you, and I am gonna go outside right now because it's a beautiful day, and I hope you do the same. All right, look forward to another video here pretty shortly. Thank you for listening.